Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another game in the California Collegiate League action. Tonight, we've got your Arroyo Seco Saints at the Santa Barbara Foresters. Looking at the standings, the Foresters 3-2 on the young season. They're half a game back of the Orange County Riptide, and the Saints are 4-4, 1 game back of the Riptide. The Saints currently they lost their last game last night against the Riptide, but have won 2 of their last 3. So Mitchell LaFave here, joined by Nicolette Rojo, looking at the lineup this evening for the Saints. Batting leadoff, center fielder Christian Scott. Batting second, David Reyna, today over at second base. In the 3 spot, Charlie Harrigan. In the cleanup spot, Thomas Lovano. Batting 5th, Nicholas Pagan. Batting 6th, Nolan Tressler. Batting 7th, Thomas McCarthy. Batting 8th, Oscar Serratos. And batting 9th, Tito Robles.
It's going to be a good matchup this evening in beautiful Santa Barbara. Get a little break from the heat back home, Pasadena.
Yeah, a little chilly today. It's 64 degrees at first pitch. About a 10-mile-an-hour breeze blowing through the city. And it's expected to cool down quite a bit more as the game wears on. You know, we are right near the beach. Got the marine layer coming in, so it's a nice little change of pace.
Yeah.
On the mound for the Foresters, Luke Taggart. First pitch in to Christian Scott. Ball 1 to start the game.
Taggart's sophomore year at University of the Incarnate Word. He appeared in 15 games, started 14 of them, recorded with 1 complete game, had an ERA of just under 4 and 57 strikeouts. So looking to get some work in this evening and the summer.
Now, Taggart has made only 1 start on the season so far. This will be his second. 2-2 the count. So in his 1 start, pitched 5 innings, faced 17 total batters, struck out 7 while allowing just 1 hit, didn't walk any batters. He picked up the win in that matchup. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Christian Scott will go down swinging for the first out of the evening.
Good pitching from Taggart, going back and forth with that breaking ball and changing speeds of the fastball. This time he goes with the high pitch location this time and got Scott swinging.
The dimensions here at Pershing Park, a lot more conventional than they are back in Pasadena at Brookside Park. 310 down the left field line, 380 in the power alley in left center, 390 to center, 365 to right center, and 319 down the right field line. If Reyna lines it foul down the third base line. Reyna being aggressive early in this count, fouling off the first 2 pitches. Picked up the big hit in last night's ball game. Hit a grand slam to left center. Oh, misses wide. The first home run for a Saints player this summer at Brookside Park. 1-2 inside. Reyna kind of gives a little jump out of the way for that one. So after 2 straight fouls to start the at-bat, Reyna's fought back and worked the count full. Payoff pitch fouled off, back behind the plate. Taggart, an imposing figure on the mound, 6'2", 220 pounds, as compared to David Reyna's 5'9" frame. Four fouls in this at-bat. Takes a big cut at that one, but he will go down swinging like Christian Scott before him. 2 down now here in the top of the first.
Right fielder number 10, Charlie Harrigan.
Good plate discipline from David Rayner, but again, once again, better pitching from Taggart, going back to him this time with that cutter of his. It looked like it was going to go just a little up the middle, but it had a last-minute shift and movement, got him swinging.
Charlie Harrigan watches the first pitch sail high and outside for ball 1. Harrigan currently batting .062 on the season. We talked about it last night. Been putting the ball in play a lot, just hasn't seen any of those fall in for base hits. Chopped onto first base, fielded by Isaac Coffey. He'll toss on to Taggart, coming on over to cover. And that'll be the final out of the inning. So Saints, no runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the bottom of the first, a scoreless ball game.
Kennedy.
Bottom of the first inning here at Pershing Park in Santa Barbara, as Eric Kennedy looks to get things going for the Foresters. Starting lineup for the Foresters: Eric Kennedy batting leadoff, playing left field. Batting second, playing second base, Ryan Cash. Batting third and playing right, Blake Hall. Batting fourth and at catcher, Ross Cadena. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Zach Presno. Batting sixth in center, Jacob Catsby. In the seventh spot, over at first base, Isaac Coffey. Batting eighth, Connor McKenna. He's at third base. And rounding things off for the Foresters, Kevin Tucker. He is at shortstop. Hayden Harris making the start for the Saints. Harris has made one appearance on the season. That came last Saturday against Cal Lutheran, or at Cal Lutheran against the Conejo Oaks. A swing and a miss. And so just like the Saints started, Foresters also start with a swinging strikeout.
Harris, the lefty, with a different movement compared to like a right-handed pitcher, is going with that breaking ball. Got him swinging on the opposite side of the plate when it looked like a little more hittable. So once again, both pitchers so far utilizing breaking balls and cutters with a lot of movements so far.
Bunt attempt from Ryan Cash. Fouled off. As I was saying earlier, Hayden Harris making one appearance on the season. Pitched 3 innings. Surrendered gave up 1 run on 3 hits. He also walked a batter, but he did strike out 4. Another foul. And this is just inside. And Matt and I got to talk to Hayden Harris during Wednesday's ball game. Comes all the way from Georgia. Also attends Georgia Southern. Says first time out in California. Really enjoying it. That one's fouled off.
Pretty sure he'll enjoy this weather, especially in Georgia. The humidity, getting a little break from the humidity, the murky weather.
Cash works the count full. Payoff pitch misses just low. So the Foresters will have the first runner of the ball game. Ryan Cash getting on base with a walk.
Please welcome the right fielder, number 7, Blake Hall.
Good pitch location, just better eye from Cash.
So Blake Hall, the right fielder, now steps in. Harris kind of going with more of a slide step with the first pitch. The runner on first. See if he starts varying his delivery. As you see there, he picks his leg up. That one misses. 2-0 the count. Blake Hall, the batter. Attends Oral Roberts University. He'll be a 5th-year senior. Ball skied out to left center field. Scott moves over to his right. We'll make the one-handed grab for the second out of the inning.
Harris's slight change of delivery actually caused that ball to go a little more inside on the glove side of McCarthy, and he was able to jam Hall for the flyout.
So Ross Cadena, catcher for the Foresters this evening. broken bat. Squibbed up the middle. Hayden Harris will pick it up, toss on over to Pagan at first base. And the side is retired. Santa Barbara, no runs on one, or no runs, no hits. There was a walk, no errors, one man left on base. And we head to the second inning. Still got ourselves a scoreless ball game. Back here for the second inning. Thomas Lovano leading things off for the Saints.
Number 15, Thomas Luvano.
Lovano, the Saints' designated hitter this evening. Lovano making his 5th appearance. But in his 4 games, so far second on the team in batting average, batting .353, picking up 6 hits and 17 at-bats. He's also driven in 3 runs. Two and 1 the count. Lines that one down the left field line. That drops in fair with the left fielder shifting towards the left center gap. Gets near the wall. And Lovano is in with a stand-up double to lead things off in the second.
The first baseman, Nicholas Pagan.
Lovano did a good job staying on top of that one. Steps in, does that bat, is able to find the pitch, hit it on time, and hit it down the left field, taking advantage of the left fielder playing a little bit more towards center, but resulted in an easy double.
That brings the first baseman, Nicholas Pagan, up to bat. Grounds it to second. Lovano started going to third, but with the ball hit to the shortstop, sees the runner going in front of him. Gets Lovano in a rundown. So that leadoff double now erased. Pagan will get on in with a fielder's choice.
Interesting choice from Lovano to run to go with the shortstop fielding the ball right in front of him. Like the aggressiveness, but sometimes it looked like he was going to throw the first, so also gives credit to the defense for catching Lovano a little bit off guard.
Usually as a base runner on second base, you don't run to third unless the ball is hit behind you. That ball was hit really right at him. Took the chance Maybe if he got a good enough jump, he'd be able to get in safely at third. Fortunately, not the case. Nolan Tressel at the plate. He chops it back up to the middle. Taggart fields it at second. Throw on to first in time for the double play. So the Saints go down in 3 batters. They pick up a hit, the first of the ball game. Cannot bring them around. No runs scored. There were no errors on the Forester side of the ball. We'll head now to the bottom of the second. Still in a scoreless ball game. You listen to the Saints on YouTube Live, the broadcasting home for Arroyo Seco baseball. Bottom of the second inning at Pershing Park. As Zach Presno, the Foresters DH, will lead things off. Hayden Harris back on the mound for his second inning of work. Needed 16 pitches to get him through the first. Really making good pace. Line smashed down the first base line, but out of play. Breaking ball fouled this time down the third base line. Another thing Matt and I talked about Hayden Harris about was that he mentioned how at Georgia Southern he was a relief pitcher this year. He wants to get into that starting rotation, be a weekend starter. Ball taken on the catches the inside corner for strike 3. Presno didn't like the call. Looked back to the umpire, said a few words. So Harris, again, wants to become one of those weekend starters. He's getting the opportunity this time to work at the start of the game. See how deep into the ball game he can get. You know, typically in these summer games there are kind of an inning limit. Ground ball to short. Wide throw on to first. Pagan drops the ball on the catch on the wide throw as he tried to tag Catsby running down the line. So Catsby will be safe at first base. Tripped going as he was crossing.
That was just a poor throw right there. Good effort for Pagan trying to get the tag. And, you know, sometimes a throw to the glove, even with the runner running down the line, may be a good idea. Fortunately, just they collided bodies, and also good sportsmanship right there, checking up on Catsby.
So it should be two down in the inning instead. Santa Barbara has a runner on first with only 1 out. As Isaac Coffey, the Foresters' first baseman, is in the box. 0-1 misses inside. Runner goes, ball misses wide. The throw down to second, not in time. Catesby in at second with a stolen base.
Good jump and good throw. Good one hopper by McCarthy. Just a little too much up in front of second base, and Catesby with good speed and good jump picked up his 7th stolen base on the season right there.
Catesby picked the right pitch to go as Hayden Harris kind of slowly picked up his leg. And Catesby off on first movement, able to slide in safely. So 3-1 the count now to Coffee. Decent sized lead for Catesby at second. And will miss his high for ball 4. Runners on first and second now with 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Please welcome third baseman number 13, Connor McKenna.
Connor McKenna steps in the box. Third baseman for the Foresters. Incoming senior at the University of Oklahoma.
With good speed on base for the Foresters. Don't be shocked if they try to get a hit and run, maybe a double steal, but with Harris a lefty on the mound, and infield playing a little bit off, or out, I should say.
One pitch to McKenna. Big swing at the breaking ball, comes up empty. 1-2. McKenna 6'1", 205 pounds. Line smashed down the third base line, but will be out of play.
Nearly did some damage right there. Had he hit it microsecond, a little second suit later, probably could have sealed the deal here.
McKenna in his one season at Oklahoma had a 256. Played in all 54 games. Picked up 52 hits, 9 doubles, 3 triples, and 2 triples and 2 home runs. Drove in 29 runners. Ball skied into shallow left field. Actually, won't really even reach the outfield. Serratus runs over, will make the grab. 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting for the Foresters, sponsored by Santa Barbara Home Improvement and Gary Simpson. Please welcome shortstop.
Once again, good location from Harris, and also composure. Even though 1 out previously, and 2 on, could get, and good hitting for the Foresters. Could get a little intimidating, but good patience and able to jam him with that inside fastball.
Kevin Tucker, the shortstop, now in. Fouls that one off. Tucker making his 4th appearance on the season. 0 for 8. So he has walked 3 times. So 0-2 the count. Harris 1 strike away, getting out of this little jam. That one misses high.
With Tucker struggling, let's see if he goes with that inside cutter or even freeze him with the breaking ball outside or heater up high.
Goes with the breaking ball, tries to backdoor him. Won't catch the zone. Another situation that I like to see. Deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count in the 2nd inning.
Forgot to bring my dices at home, but it's okay.
Ball fly it out to right field. Harrigan calls off Reyna. He'll make the grab for the final out of the inning. So the Foresters pick up 2 base runners, 1 on the air, 1 on a walk. No hits, no runs. And again, that 1 error from the Saints. We head to the 3rd inning. Still a scoreless ball game. You're listening to the Saints on YouTube Live at Broadcasting Home for Arroyo Seco Baseball. Third inning in this scoreless ball game. It's Thomas McCarthy leading things off for the Saints. Watches that first one in for a strike. Fly ball into right center field. Hall will call off Catsby. Make the grab. 1 out now here in the 3rd.
Good approach and good aggressiveness by McCarthy. Just nearly missed a home run, and at least in Santa Barbara here with you by the beach, a little bit harder would have been out of it, especially with the wind here.
Another fly ball out to right field. This one down the line. Hall running over, makes the grab. 2 quick outs now here in the 3rd.
Saints continuing to show their aggressiveness, swinging on a first pitch. This inning so far.
Only 3 pitches so far in the inning for Taggart resulted in 2 outs. We'll see if Robles maybe take a couple in this at-bat. Isn't even tempted to swing at that one. Misses in the dirt. Broken bat looper into shallow center field. It'll drop in front of Catsby. So Tito will pick up a base hit. Run on first with 2 outs for the Saints.
Normally a cracked or shattered bat is good news for the pitcher, and while that is a good pitch, that just demonstrated Robles' strength, being able to utilize not only his upper body strength, but even your lower body, which is very crucial in baseball, and was able to keep ahead of that ball and bloop into center field.
The lineup turns back over for Christian Scott. Scott had a pretty good ball game at the plate, picked up a few base hits. Fortunately, was picked off and also caught stealing. Lines that one into center field, but holds up for Catsby, and he makes the grab for the final out of the inning. So Saints pick up another hit, but can't cash him in. One hit, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd in a scoreless ball game. We're back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. The lineup is turned over for the Foresters. Eric Kennedy, the leadoff hitter, leading things off for the Foresters. Another broken bat, ground ball right back to Harris. Tosses on over to first for the first out of the inning.
It's time for the endless summer chowder batter. A base hit by Ryan
Lefty matchup. Good pitch in the inside, got him to clearly jam him, and a broken bat picks up the easy 1 pitch, 1 out. Excellent start.
And that's the 3rd broken bat this game. Harris has broken 2. Cash squares up the bunt, jumps out of the way on high and inside pitch. So Harris has picked up 2 broken bats, both on weak ground balls back to himself. And Tito Robles for the Saints picked up a broken bat single in the top of the 3rd. One pitch, breaking ball misses inside. Second time this at-bat, Cash has kind of had to jump out of the way of a pitch. Fastball just misses the outside corner. And for the second time in this ball game, Cash has reached base on a walk.
Please welcome the right fielder, number 7, Blake Hall.
Blake Hall in for a second at bat, flied out to Christian Scott in left center field in his first at bat. Just gives a long stare down to Cash at first. Runner goes, he picks off the throw down to second. Not in time. Cash will pick up a stolen base. Harris picked a good time to pick off, but Cash going on first movement was too quick and beat Pagan's throw over to Serratos. Big lead, runner goes to third. The throw down in time, got him stealing. A perfect strike thrown from McCarthy to Robles at third. Didn't really even have to move his glove after he caught it. Gets Cash trying to pick up his second stolen base in as many pitches.
And McCarthy was the receiver of the perfect pitch. Fastball, little to no movement. And McCarthy saw Cash right away and instantly threw a rocket to Robles. Got the easy out.
Two and one to the count to Hall. The first pitch was outside on that caught stealing.
Harris looking to get out of this inning.
Fastball catches the outside corner. Hall thought he had ball 4. Started leaning down to take off a shin guard. So full count now here with 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Fly ball out to right field. That'll get out of play.
Be careful in the trees.
Two strikes. Hall choking up on his bat a bit. Check swing on the ball in the dirt. First base umpire says he went around on the check swing. Hall trying to sell it like he got the walk. So that'll do it for us here in the third. No runs, no hits. There was a walk. He was erased on the caught stealing. No man left on base. We head now to the 4th inning. Still a 0-0 ball game. Top of the 4th inning. Scoreless ball game out here in Santa Barbara. David Reyna will lead things off for the Saints. struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. Luke Taggart out for his 4th inning of work, only thrown 32 pitches through the first 3. So why not leave him out there? Two quick strikes from Taggart, bringing it down 0-2. Tried to entice him with a high fastball, but that one missed a little too high. No need for Reyna to swing. That ball was over his head. Takes that one down the left field line, just foul.
Good hittable pitch. Just hit it a little too late on that one.
Another 1-2 pitch into Reyna. Breaking ball catches the top part of the zone. Reyna not too happy about that call. But he'll be sent back to the bench. 1 out now here in the 4th.
Taggart's doing a nice job so far, enticing the Saints lineup, changing speeds of his pitches and being versatile, showing a lack of predictability here so far.
Harrigan 0 for 1, grounded out to the first baseman in his first plate appearance. Takes the 0-1 pitch high. Fouls that one off. Hard smash to the shortstop. Tucker will throw on to first. Low throw, but picked out of the dirt by Coffey. 2 outs now here in the 4th.
Now batting DH.
Once again, another hittable pitch. Looked like it got quite a few parts of the plate, but good defense for the Foresters and a good scoop from Coffey.
Once again for Harrigan, putting the ball in play. Just can't seem to find base hit. First pitch into Thomas Lovano misses low. Lovano hit a double down the left field line in his first at bat.
As a coach, you definitely don't want to tell your players, just definitely keep swinging, just like in other sports. If you're shot in basketball, if you're failing to shoot, if your shot's not going in, you keep shooting. In football, your route's not off or something's off, you keep on doing it. Just trust your mechanics, work on yourself, and the rest will follow.
Chopper over to third base. McKenna will make the grab onto first base, and that'll retire the side in order. And with that, we head to the bottom of the 4th. A 0-0 ball game. You're listening to the Saints on YouTube Live. You're broadcasting home for Arroyo Seco baseball. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pershing Park. Hayden Harris also back out for his 4th inning of work. First pitch to Cardina. Lined into left field for a base hit. As the Foresters' first hit of the ball game.
Batting for the Foresters, brought to you by BMW of Santa Barbara. DH,
Not a bad pitch, but this time got a little bit of the plate, the opposite side, arm side actually, and good job by Cadena to stay on top of that.
Zach Presno, the DH, struck out in his first plate appearance. Thinks that one skies it high and out of play.
Full crowd tonight. People bringing the little fur babies along and family night.
1-1 pitch misses low. Fastball just misses inside. 3-1 the count. Fresno attends Fresno State University. Pickoff over to first. Cadena jumps back in safely. On his chop foul behind the plate to draw the count full. Ground ball over to third. Robles tries to go for the backhand, but gets eaten up on the hop. We'll get into left field. Cadena gets over to third, and Tressler can't pick up the ball cleanly. Cadena will actually score all the way from first base. Fresno will trot on over to second.
What looked like to be just a simple ground out potential double play turned in more, starting with that hopper that just unfortunately just got over Robles' glove as he tried to scoop that up. And while that's unfortunate, and sometimes you can't really help where the ball goes once it hits the ground. As for Tressler, got to do a better job holding on to those balls and just being aggressive and tossing them back in. See the ball first, then throw it.
So 2 errors on the play, 1 from Robles. And then the second from Tressler that allowed Cadena to score all the way from first base. Catsby tries to lay down a bunt, but will foul it back. Catsby reached first on an error in the second inning. So 3 errors in the ball game in just the 4th inning. for the Saints. Ground ball to third base. Robles picks it up, watches the runner back, throws on to first. Just in time. Gets Catsby by about half a step. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's a good way to redeem yourself a little bit if you're Robles. It fielded that cleanly. Checked on the runner second, make sure he went back, in which he did, and threw it across the field and got the runner just in time.
Almost watched the runner a bit too long. Had to make a strong throw and barely got Catsby at first. Ball in the dirt. Actually, it hits Coffee in the foot. So Fresno will have to stay at second. So Coffee on for his second time this afternoon. First time with a walk, this time with a hit by pitch. So runners on first and second with one out here in the bottom of the fourth. One run already in for the Foresters. Connor McKenna in the box, flied out in his first plate appearance. Two-0, real good hitters count for McKenna. Harris checks the runner at second a few times. Delivers the pitch. Hard ground ball down the third base line. Robles tries to dive, will not make the stop. Fresno comes in to score one. Coffee will be held at third. So that's an RBI double for Connor McKenna.
McKenna did a nice job there. What looked a pretty good pitch, too. He was able to keep up with that, stepped in, and what looked like to be a ground out just barely cut by Robles' glove this time. So a good piece of hitting and location and good awareness by the Foresters. Looked like Coffee had a chance to go to third, but a good throw from Tressler forced him to stop to prevent any more damage.
Tevin Tucker, shortstop for the Foresters in the box. Tucker with a fly out in his first plate appearance. Takes that one high, and McCarthy will go out, talk things over with Harris. Harris struggling with command the last few batters.
Following the bottom of the fourth inning, we are going to have the Santa Barbara Stone bat spins. If you would like to take part in the bat spin,
good timing here, McCarthy, to talk things over, calm him down a little bit. Also, try to discuss the pitch to once again get Tucker out, especially because if he gets on base, he's very good speed. In his last game, he had 2 stolen bases against the Saints in the last game.
2-0 line drive into left field, out of drop in front of Tressler. Runner tries to score, coming around third. The throw from Tressler in time. They'll get McKenna trying to score from second base. It'll still be an RBI single from Tevin Tucker. Only one run will come around to score, thanks to a great throw from Tressler out in the left.
Good charge from Tressler as he was playing a little bit deep, but he was able to grab that ball and just make a good, accurate throw to McCarthy for the second out.
Eric Kennedy in for his third plate appearance. Struck out swinging and had a broken back grounder to the pitcher in his second plate appearance. Grounder over to second. Reyna comes in to make the throw, but Kennedy with real good speed beats out the soft grounder, and Tucker was off on the pitch, gets all the way around to third.
That's when good speed plus slow grounders equals good results right there. Good toss-up from Harris, but again, like you said, better speed of Kennedy, able to easily beat that throw at the last second.
Yeah, meeting on the mound.
Little pitching visit. Also, not just this visit's probably not just towards the pitcher himself, but also reminding the infield that there's 2 outs. They only need 1 more, and also just to get out of this inning in any way as possible.
Also discussing a possible first and third play. Kennedy, the leader on the team in stolen bases, picked up 7 this season, and we know Tucker also has good speed over at third base. So they could very well be trying to run some sort of base running play. First pitch into Ryan Cash, misses high. Cash making his third plate appearance, but has yet to pick up an official at-bat. He's walked in both of his first 2 at-bats. 1-0 pitch, misses high once again. Two-0 in there for a called strike. Kennedy has not been on the move yet this at-bat. On his toes over there at first base, though. Ground ball through the 5-6 hole. And Cash will pick up an RBI single. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Foresters.
Good recognition from Kennedy, because he noticed the big 5-6 hole on the left side of the infield. Not trying to do too much here, as you had Tucker 90 feet away, and was able to get a piece of that ball right through the hole for the 4th run.
Fly ball from Blake Hall into shallow right field. Harrigan will come in and make the play. And the side is now finally retired. But the Foresters pick up 4 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. So we head to the 5th. Foresters lead 4-0. You listen to the Saints on YouTube Live. You're broadcasting home for Arroyo Seco Saints. Top of the 5th inning as Nico Pagan looks to get things going for the Saints, looking to dig in to the 4-run lead that the Foresters picked up in the last inning. Ground ball over to first base. Backhand attempt from Coffee. Goes for naught. That'll get through and Pagan.
Good starts for the Saints right here. Just, again, take what the pitcher can give you. And in this instance, the defense looking to start a little momentum going here. Being down by 4 this inning.
That brings up Nolan Tressler as Taggart throws it over to first. Pagan will dive back in safely. Taggart now for his 5th inning of work. Still under the 50 pitch mark. Chopper foul from Tressler. The 0-1 pitch taken for a called strike 2. Runner goes. Perfectly executed hit and run as that ball will get through the hole that Tucker created when he went to go cover second base. And Tressler will pick up a single. So first and second now here with no outs in the 5th.
Time for the Pure Order Brewing Company beer batter.
Perfect play right there. As Pagan saw, no, not really any coverage in second base. So as he took off, it forced that Tucker to cover, resulting in the hole. And Tressler taking advantage of that.
McCarthy in for his second at bat. Little inside turn move from Taggart to look Pagan back. McCarthy flew out in his first plate appearance. Late swing from McCarthy. 0-1 the count. Sun starting to peek through the clouds beyond left field. No one breaking ball in there for another swing and miss strike. The breeze that was here at the start of the game has died down. There's a flag beyond the right center wall that is just hanging down.
But being, like you said, being by the beach, good sweater weather also. And
The 0-2 off the end of the background ball towards second base. Throws on to the pitcher. Came over to cover. That'll be the first out of the inning. Works almost as a sacrifice bunt as Tressler and Pagan have both moved up a base. Second and third with 1 out for Oscar Serratos.
Serratos has been struggling on this season, but looking to take advantage with two on in scoring position and redeem himself.
Fans following the bottom of the fifth inning after the Foresters complete their at-bat in the bottom of this
As the
fifth
Foresters have
inning,
themselves a quick,
restaurant foot race. If you'd like to take part,
well, not
every
so
youngster
quick, but a
is
mound
eligible to
visit.
take part in the Finnish foot race in the
And home
outfield.
plate umpire
If you would like to take part in that, visit
goes out to the mound, you know,
behind third base,
tell him, hey,
and they'll give you all the
it's taking a little long.
In the bottom of the inning, of course, is the Finnish fifth. We hope to give away some pizza if the Foresters score in the fifth.
A team meeting on the mound.
And baseball, you can't have team meetings feel like really long conference or AA meetings or anything that particular.
Serratos will take that first pitch in for a strike. Serratos has a chance to bring in two runners. Tressler with good speed on second base. Pagano over at third. And fouled back off the umpire's leg. Eric Kennedy in left field, really not expecting Serratos to pull the ball. He's playing pretty much straight away left center. If anything down the line, guaranteed extra bases and 2 runs in. So 2 misses high. The rest of the defense really playing in their normal spots. The only thing really out of the ordinary is Kennedy in left. Oh, it's skied into shallow right. Cash will run over and make the grab. Much too shallow for Pagan to tag up. So it'll be up to Tito Robles with 2 outs to drive in these runs.
The third baseman, number 17.
That was a good pitch by Taggart, jamming Serratos with the high fastball, getting him to pop out.
So Robles picked up a broken bat line drive single in his first at bat, hits a fly ball to right field. Hall will move to his left and make the catch for the final out of the inning. So the Saints threaten with 2 base runners, but won't be able to bring them in. We'll head to the bottom half of the 5th. 4-0 Foresters. And I'll also hand off the play-by-play duties to my partner, Nicolette Rojo, for the second half of the game.
Welcome back. Heading to the bottom of the 5th inning here. New pitcher on the mound for the Saints. Number 55, Luis Ramirez out of Long Beach State. Swing and miss right there. We would face Cadena, Presno, and Catsby.
Ramirez has pitched in one game this season through 4 innings. 3 runs on 6 hits, also struck out 5.
It's to shortstop. Long throw. Got him.
And another broken bat in this game. I believe that's 4 now. Really good play from Serratos in the hole. A quick throw, quick and strong throw. Was able to get Cadena plenty of time.
This thing's off for Zach Presno. First pitch fouls it off in front of home plate. 0-1.
So the final line for Hayden Harris. He goes 4 innings, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 5 hits. He walked 3 batters and struck out 3.
Check the swing. He swung at that one, so 0-2 despite the ball being clearly in the dirt way in front of the plate.
Just a good breaking pitch from Ramirez. Had Presno fooled.
Oh, 2 count. Got him. McCarthy will apply the tag and back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning. 2 down. So Jacob Catsby will be up now, the center fielder. The single and a ground out. First pitch. Swings and looks like he got a piece, may have got a piece of that. 0-1. Chops it to second. Easy routine play. And a 1-2-3 inning here for the Saints. So after 5 innings, we head to the top of the 6th. Score still remains. Foresters 4, Saints 0. You're watching the Saints on YouTube Live, official network of Arroyo Seco Baseball. top of the 6th inning. Luke Taggart back on the mound for the Foresters. He will face the top of the order here, starting with Christian Scott, who's over 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1.
Taggart doing something I really haven't seen so far this season. With him going now for his 6th inning of work.
As Scott pops that up and out of play, 0-2. Sun's starting to show out, come out a little bit more. It's a little bit in our eyes, definitely definitely my eyes. Scott facing an 0-2 count to Taggart. Hits that to second, easy play. 1 down. Cash with the easy throw to Coffee.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4, David Reyna.
Leads things off for David Reyna, who's struck out twice. First pitch is right in the middle for a strike, 0-1.
Taggart only just now passing the 60-pitch threshold. Making real good pace in this ball game. As Hayden Harris threw 4 innings, had 72 pitches.
1-1 to Reyna, misses, 2-1. Harrigan on deck. It's at the shortstop. Tucker is there. Gets him on the throw for 2 down.
Right fielder Charlie Harrigan.
So Charlie Harrigan will come up to bat here as he steps in the batter's box. 0 for 2 this evening. As the first pitch is fouled. Off. 0-1. The 0-1. And that ball looked like it rolled for a ground rule double. So after 2 quick outs by Taggart, the Saints have capitalized a nice pitch that got most of the plate. And Harrigan able to take advantage of it for a ground rule double.
I was about to say that Taggart doing a really good job of limiting solid contact from the Saints. It was really only the second hard hit ball that we've seen all afternoon. Hopped over the 365 sign in right for a ground rule double.
First pitch to Thomas Lovano is in for a strike, 0-1. Lovano with a double, but eventually got taken away after getting picked off. And a little pickle and a ground out. Even count now, 1-1. Two outs. Harrigan on second, scoring position. ball's a little low. And Cadena will go out to the mound for a visit.
Yeah, they're going to go over their signs. Cadena definitely crossed up on that one. Went for a block in the dirt on a fastball that honestly probably could have been called a strike had Cadena and Taggart been on the same page. But I think because of the cross-up resulted in that ball being called.
So play will resume. Count at 2-1. Pagan on deck. And he hits that to center and going back. And that hits off the wall for an easy double. That ball went over Catsby's head for an easy double.
The funny thing about that right at the 390 sign in center field, hit the top of the wall, hit the yellow banner at the top of the fence, and bounced back into play. Lovano hitting it pretty much as far as you can without hitting a home run.
Nick Pagan coming up to bat as the Foresters will have an infield meeting. The Saints trailing 4-1 after scoring this last at-bat off a double from Lovano, bringing in Harrigan from second. Back-to-back doubles for the Saints.
The Foresters don't have anyone going in the bullpen. The coach going out there telling Taggart, hey, this is your mess to work out of. Still does have a 4-1 lead, though, so I don't think Foresters are necessarily too concerned. But Pagan now with the opportunity to dig into the lead just a bit more.
So Pagan will step in with one on and scoring position on second. 2 outs. As Taggart rolling up his socks just a little bit. As Foresters coach is having a little discussion with the umpires down the third base line.
Head coach Bill Pintard been talking to the umpires. They had their own little discussion, and Pintard just wanted clarification as to what was going on. I think they're meeting just to kind of discuss the whole mound visit situation. That's what I think, at least.
So Pintard will walk back to the dugout. And Coach Nyland for the Saints now comes out and will discuss the umpires.
So I guess, hearing some fans talk behind us, I think it makes a bit more sense talking about that hit from Lovano. I mean, it hit the top of the wall, hit that, again, that yellow barrier on the top of the fence. I think they just want some clarification as to why it was not ruled a home run, and instead it was just ruled in play for a double.
Because originally when I saw it, it looked like a home run because normally they do call it if it does hit the yellow berry as a home run, but not the case this time. Even if it does go back in the field.
Catcher interjecting on their conversation. It's a real confusing situation all around.
Pintard now will come back.
And Cadena seemed to be voicing his concerns to the umpires, and Pinter kind of emphasizing those same concerns. This would be a good situation to have some of these guys mic'd up, know what they're talking about.
With only 3 mics, can only do so much. But as the Foresters are still warming up, hanging tight here a little bit.
Everyone kind of doing their own thing. All the outfielders taking a knee over at their respective positions. Taggart, it's been thrown with, the catcher and the third baseman. Middle infielders hanging around behind second base. Coffee over at first, just kind of chilling by himself. Fans are getting a little upset.
With the delay.
Now batting.
And after that quite long conversation, we're back where we were.
So play will finally resume with Nicholas Pagan as he steps into the batter's box. The fielder's choice and a single. Hits it to Coffee and drops it for a second, but easily gets the out. So after that really long meeting and conversations going, the Saints are retired. So heading to the bottom of the 6th inning, with the Foresters up 4-1 after Saints bringing in 1 with back-to-back doubles. You're watching the Saints on YouTube Live, the official network of Arroyo Seco Baseball. And welcome back here. First pitch to Coffee. Grounds out to Robles, who would make that strong throw. Got him for the first out. One pitch, one out.
Now batting for the Foresters, sponsored by Pacific Press and Christina Saunders, the third baseman, number 13.
Good quick start to the inning for Luis Ramirez. Like you said, one pitch, one out. Really nothing more you can ask for.
Bring up Connor McKenna, who had a double in his last at bat to spark up Foresters runs. He takes that one low, 1-0. Takes that first strike. Even count now, 1-1. One. Fouls up behind. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Texas swing. Didn't go. Even count now, 2-2. That pitch swings, misses, got him. Swinging for 2 down.
Now batting for the Foresters, sponsored by Pete Georgi, the shortstop, number 25, Kevin Tucker.
Maris picks up his third strikeout of the game. Brings things up for Tevin Tucker, the shortstop. As he hits at the third. And with Robles trying to charge with that ball. But the speed of Tucker easily beat him for an infield single.
Really caught the defense off guard with a 2-out bunt. And he was laid down in the perfect spot, died about halfway down the line in the grass, and Robles not playing too far in, not able to make the play in time.
So the top of the order is up now for the Foresters with Eric Kennedy. As he hits that to center field just in front of Tressler. Back-to-back hits for the Foresters with 2 down. And Ryan Cash up next.
Tucker took a wide turnaround second base. Scott wanted to try and get him on the back, try and backpick him, but Serratos was playing more of the cutoff to third, and Reyna had gone out into the outfield on the line drive. So unfortunately, no one was there for that back throw.
Ryan Cash with 2 walks, a stolen base. Was picked off at third, but had an RBI in his last at-bat, which continued momentum here for the Foresters. Looking to do some further damage here with Tucker in scoring position. As that pitch hits the top of the strike zone for a strike. Tucker on second, Kennedy at third. Cash pops that up. Flies it out to left field. Tressler will get the catch, and that will do it. So at the end of 6 innings, the Foresters still up 4-1. And welcome back here as the Saints be up to bat here at the top of the 7th inning. And a new pitcher for the Foresters, number 15, Christian Winston, out of San Diego State University. As first pitch to Nolan Tressler is down low. We have a special guest here on our broadcast, Justin Watari, out of New Mexico. Thank you for joining us in this broadcast.
Thank you for having me.
So why did you decide to come out here and play summer baseball with the Arroyo Seco Saints?
Mostly our assistant coaches back at the schools that we're at, they assign us to go places, and one of my things that I wanted to do was go back to California because I'm from Northern California and it's like home.
Yeah, so I was going to say, you're from, said Roseville,
Mhm.
California, up near Sacramento. Just for the people listening back home, tell them about, So you go to New Mexico, fun fact, favorite food, just kind of let people know who you are.
I don't remember what I put my fun fact to be. I mean, I'm from Roseville, yeah. It's always been I grew up all my travel teams were called the Timberwolves, which was pretty ironic when I went to New Mexico because they're the Lobos. So it was, it was almost foreshadowing, if anything. But it's a complete culture shock when you go out to Albuquerque from where I'm from, but it's grown on me, and each day is new.
With playing in a new environment, how do you adjust to playing not just in Southern California in the setting, and not all, but with a new team and teammates?
Especially here, we're all from different schools. It's a lot of fun getting to meet new people and see how they go about their business, because every school has a different routine and program, and so it's fun to learn about the other programs around the nation and compete with new friends that we're going to see next season.
So describe your routine that you have before games.
I usually get to the field pretty early, stretch out. I'll listen to the same playlist on my way to the field. Get to the field, stretch out, hit a little bit before BP starts. And yeah, usually a granola bar or something. Something slight or light to eat, so not too heavy and wears me down through the game.
Now, I always ask this as McCarthy fly that out to center field. I always ask this to our guys. Favorite go-to meal before a game, or
Before a game?
just in general?
Or in general?
Yeah.
Ooh. I love bean and cheese burritos. I'll probably go with that. I mean, yeah.
So from Northern California, are you Giants, A's?
I'm actually a Dodgers fan.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, my dad was from down here originally, so I guess by default, we're all Dodgers fans up there, which is pretty tough when everyone around us are Giants and A's fans.
I can imagine, especially the Giants.
Yeah, when they went on that tear in 12, 14, and 16, I think, it wasn't very fun.
I think I was also looking at, your little profile. You enjoy soccer.
Oh yeah.
How come you end up choosing baseball over soccer?
I didn't like running that much. It was too much running.
That's fair. That is fair.
Any specific team you have, whether it's FIFA, MLS, anyone watches MLS, but
I really like
etc.
Barcelona. I like keeping tabs on them because of
Barcelona.
Messi, and I mean a little bit of Real Madrid with Bale and Neymar and them over at PSG. But they're all the big names, I guess. But Messi mostly.
Who's your favorite athlete, whether it be whatever sport?
Probably baseball. I like Francisco Lindor, shortstop. It's just his, I don't know, his mannerisms out there and how smooth he is on the field. It's just something you strive to be when you step out on the field too.
Kind of going off of that, past and present, who do you think your game resembles most?
Oh, I've never thought of this. Um,
As Serrato's grounded out to first for the final inning.
I honestly have no clue.
Yeah, fans, it's the middle of the 7th inning. Foresters on top 4-1.
It's all good. Final question: best advice that you would give to the young ones out there looking to play college ball, summer league, etc.
I would say probably find a way that works for you, how to handle failure. You know, because I mean, baseball, all we do out here is fail, and it's how you go about your business and handle it in the way that you can and keep moving forward from it. And that's pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Justin, Watari, everyone, thank you again so much for coming on our broadcast.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
So after the end of the top of the 7th inning, we head and welcome back here. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning here. Foresters up 4-1. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Luis Ramirez still up there. So far his line is 2 innings, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Second pitch in there, 0-2 count now. The 0-2. Blake Hall checks the swing. First base umpire says he did not go. So 1-2 count now to Hall, and Ramirez will face Hall, Cadena, and Presno. 1-2. Grounds it off the short. Serrato's there with the throw. Pagan with the catch for the first out of the inning.
And I actually think that was another broken bat base hit, or broken bat out.
Makes it the 5th one, correct? Yeah, 5.
4 for the Foresters. 1 for the Saints, and all 4 from the Foresters have resulted in an out. The 1 from the Saints was actually a base hit.
To bring things up for Ross Cadena as he checks his swing. Umpire says he did not go, so count is 1-0. Cadena is 1 for 3 with a ground out, a single, and a strikeout. Also scored this evening. The 1-0. How's that behind us? No one luckily got hurt, as far as we know. Even count now, 1-1.
And once again, we'd like to thank Justin Watari for taking time out of his time in the dugout to come out and talk to us.
The 1-1. Cadena got a little piece of that, so 1-2. Presno on deck. Grounds it to Serratos, who would make a throw. And gets Pagan off the base, but is able to tag the runner for the second out.
Now batting for the
And
Foresters,
Serratos, because it was a slowish chopper, Serratos kind of having to make a quicker throw onto first base. Pulled Pagan off the bag, but luckily got there in time. Pagan is able to lay the tag on Cadena before he's able to cross the base.
First pitch to Zach Presno is in there for a strike, 0-1. Swings and misses at that one. Quick 0-2 count. Murray is looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The bottom of the seventh, the 0-2. Swing and misses, got him. And he does just that. So 1-2-3 inning for the Saints. We were headed to the top of the innings. At the end of 7 innings, the Saints remain trailing 4-1. You're listening to the Saints on YouTube Live, the official network of Arroyo Seco Baseball. And welcome back here as we head to the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Foresters, number 24, Brock Halverson out of West Virginia University. His first pitch to Tito Robles is in there for a strike. Halverson on the year appeared in under 2 innings, gave up 3 runs, 5 walks, and struck out 2. Excuse me, 5 hits actually, no walks. Misses for ball. Robles on the evening. 1 for 3 with a single, a fly out, and a ground out in his last appearance. In the dirt here. So Halverson will face Robles, Scott, and Reyna. misses high in that one.
So Helverson in his freshman year at West Virginia, 12 appearances, 16 innings, 17 hits, and 17 runs, only 12 earned.
As Robles, with the full count, thought he had a walk, but that ball got the corner for a strike, and at least the umpire thought so. So one down. Top of the order up, Christian Scott. 0 for 3, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a fly out, and a ground out.
As I see, he also struck out 14 batters in those 16 innings, so no stranger to the punch out.
First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. The Saints looking to come back, trailing by 3. And Scott fouls that in front of the plate. Even count now. 1-1. Reyna on deck. Misses high, 2-1. A 2-1 count. Little quick hopper to second. Routine play. 2 down.
Second baseman David Reyna.
Brings things up for David Reyna, the second baseman. Who's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. In the dirt and skips off Cadina's glove. 1-1 now. One. Catches that corner for a strike. 1-2.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
1-2. And hits Reyna. Got him on the arm. So he would take first base.
A fastball that just got away from Helverson. Hits Reyna in the forearm. It's a tough one to take.
Right fielder Charlie Harrigan.
Trying to walk it off behind first base.
Brings things up for Charlie Harrigan, the right fielder. 1 for 3 with a pair of groundouts and a double on his last time up.
Reyna gave the thumbs up to Helverson, saying he's good. Don't worry about it. Things are all right.
First pitch gets away from Cadina, and Reyna will easily advance to second. Cadina will pay a mound visit.
Again, the 50-50 raffle's going around. If you'd like to take
Saints
part,
looking to take
and call out
advantage
for attention, and
with men in
get you
scoring
the tickets, and
position
hopefully you'll
late
go home a
in
winner.
the
Thanks for your
game.
support.
Still down 4-1. A pitch is in there. Even count now, 1-1. Ball is away. Good hitters count here for Harrigan now, 2-1. Ivano, the DH on deck. 2-1. A pitch is way outside. 3-1.
While this is a real good hitter's count for Harrigan, Hoverson on the mound knows that he does have the base open.
As that pitch just misses a little high, walks him.
Designated hitter Thomas Lovano.
So 2-on now for the Saints. Thomas Lovano
Again,
up to
reminder,
bat.
fans, Foresters baseball continues tomorrow beginning at 2 p.m. right here at Pershing Park against the OC Riptide in a very important
As the
CCL game. And of course,
Foresters
happy
have
Father's Day to all
the
the
pitcher
fathers who will
warming
be
up
able
in
to
their
come out and enjoy
bullpen.
America's national pastime with their family. 2 o'clock tomorrow, Foresters baseball.
Little
right here at Pershing
infield
Park.
mound meeting.
And pitching coach going out there, talk things over with Hoverson after starting off the inning with 2 quick outs. Falling behind and hit Reyna and then walked Harrigan, so struggling with his command. Doesn't want anything to snowball on him.
So 2 on and 2 outs with Thomas Lovano, who steps in the batter's box.
Lovano, 2 doubles on the evening. One that I think we talked with some people during the break should have been counted as a home run. It hit the yellow banner on the top of the wall, which usually in any other case means it's a home run, but came back in, like hit the top, bounced back in play, and umpires ended up ruling it just a double.
So the 0-1 count now to Lovano. Hoverson looking to get out of this inning. The 0-1. Misses high. Even count now on 1-1. The 1-1. Misses low. 2-1 now. Nicholas Pagan on deck. Misses low again. 3-1 now.
Helverson in danger of loading the bases with 2 outs. Again, really struggling with his command.
The 3-1. In there for a strike, full count now.
And with the full count, runners will be on the move. So if Favana can put another one in the gap, a guaranteed 2 runs scored.
Payoff pitch to Lovano. Slow chopper to third. But no throw. So an infield single will load up the bases now for the Saints.
Nicholas Pagan.
And Nicholas Pagan up to bat.
Yeah, the slow chopper from Lovano. Connor McKenna over at third. And really no chance to throw out. Lovano running down the line, makes a fake throw. See if hopefully could have got Rain around in the bag.
First pitch misses high. 1-0. Pagan grounded out to first in his last at bat. Also singled and had a fielder's choice.
And also with that single from Lovano, it's a tying run at first.
That was a big hopper there, Tucker, but was able to hop and grab that for the final out as he tossed it to second. So after the Saints loaded the bases up, it could not take advantage with 2 in scoring position. They leave 3 on. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th now, still trailing 4-1. You'll listen to the Saints on YouTube Live, the official network of Arroyo Seco Baseball. Welcome back. Heading to the bottom of the 8th now. Score remains 4-1. Ramirez back on the mound for the Saints. That's first pitch to Jacob Catsby, misses high, 1-0.
Ramirez going out for 4 innings has thrown 30 through 2. Or through 3, excuse me.
Catsby fouls that one back. Even count now, 1-1. Catsby singled and grounded out twice. One. And Catsby rockets that to right field for a base hit. And he will be on board
Now batting for the
for
Foresters,
Isaac Coffey, the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 17, Isaac Coffey.
So Isaac Coffey will be up to bat now for the Foresters. We walked, it's hit by a pitch, and grounded out. First pitch misses, away, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses again, try to get him to chase that one. 2-0. The 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1.
Thing about Coffey, on their roster actually listed as a pitcher. He's playing first base today, so got one of their two-way players.
Misses high. Catsby on first. Good speed. 6 stolen bases on the season so far. Coffee fouls that one.
He help us out. Blenders. Foul ball. Thank you, Blenders.
It's a full count now. To Coffee. Catsby would take off. He pops that up. McCarthy gets it with throw to first. And gets him on time, so a double play. Catsby took up quickly, but was unable to get back to first on time, so a double play here for the Saints.
Foresters, sponsored by Pacific Press and Christina Songer. Number 2, the second baseman, Tommy Holguin.
Heads up play from McCarthy on that pop-up with the runner going all the way, reached all the way to second base. McCarthy, good communication from the team, was aware that when he caught it, to fire immediately to first and got Catsby as he was trying to dive back in.
Tommy Hogan now up to bat. Even count now, 1-1. Hogan, defensive placement for McKenna as he grounds that through the little hole for a base hit. So he gets on board now with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Foresters.
The Foresters would try again, who were just in a similar situation to begin the bottom of the 8th. Tevin Tucker, the shortstop now, up to bat. Tucker with the flyout, and 2 RBI single as he takes that one for a strike. Got on board with a base hit, infield single in his last at bat. The 0-1 gets that corner, outside corner there for a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 misses low. 1-2. And Hogan takes off. But it doesn't matter because Tucker strikes out. McCarthy applies a tag, and that will do it for the 8th inning. So the Saints we will head to the top of the 9th inning. Will the Saints have 3 outs to keep their hopes alive in this game? After the end of 8 innings, Foresters remain up 4-1. You're watching the Saints on YouTube Live, the official network of Arroyo Seco Baseball. And welcome back as we head to the top of the 9th inning with one final chance for the Saints. First pitch to Tressler is a swing and miss. 0-1. New pitcher on now for the Foresters, number 30, Ryan Burgert out of West Virginia University. 0-1. Tressler fouls that out. Back in the backstop. Quick 0-2 count.
Forster's going with West Virginia guys back to back. It's Hoverson and now Burgert. Both attend the same school.
As the 0-2 pitch just misses that corner, 1-2. The 1-2 swings and misses. Cadena throws it first for the out. So one down for the Foresters.
One more time. Strikeout here will earn adult fans a 10-cent pint coupon for Pure
Makes-
Company.
go.
I was going to say, Ryan Burgert, no stranger to the strikeout in his freshman season at West Virginia. In 17 appearances, was 2-0 with a 1.85 ERA. Struck out 38 batters in 34 innings. Also only walked 8.
As Thomas McCarthy takes that pitch for a strike, 0-1. McCarthy grounded out and flied out twice. And ball misses a little outside. Even count now at 1-1.
And with those numbers, really an ideal closer. It's what the Foresters have on the mound right now.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouls that into the Saints dugout. 1-2 count now to McCarthy, the catcher out of University of San Francisco. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. Oscar Serrato's on deck. The 2-2 pitch. McCarthy remains alive after fouling back the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Burgert steps off. Two count. Misses high, full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouls out of play. Saints looking to avoid back-to-back losses. Payoff pitch, swings and misses. Strike 3 call after he could not keep up with that one. 2 down.
As you leave the ballpark tonight, thank you very much. The shortstop, Oscar Serratos.
So Oscar Serratos, the shortstop, up now for the Saints as their last little beam of hope. First pitch fouls it back. 0-1. Serratos flied out, popped out, and grounded out in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Swings and misses at that breaking ball down low. 0-2, and now the Saints are down to the last strike. Tito Robles on deck. The 0-2 count misses away, 1-2. Foresters looking to pick up their second win in a row after defeating the Conejo Oaks in yesterday's action. That pitch swings and misses. And 1-2-3 inning and that to retire the Saints, and that will do it for the Foresters. The Burgert will pick up the save for the Foresters. At the end of the game, final score, Santa Barbara Foresters 4, Arroyo Seco Saints 1. Foresters improved to 6-2 and will take on Orange County tomorrow at 2 o'clock here at this field. As for the Saints, they will be off until Tuesday when they play an affiliate team, the Ventura County Pirates, back home in Pasadena. First pitch at 6:05. It's Tuesday. For the Saints, they picked up their second loss, back-to-back loss after falling against the Riptide yesterday. Looking to bounce back later on. So after week two concluded for the Saints in CCL action, what do you think they have to do just to pick it up? It's still early, but going to this next week of baseball, what do you think they have to do to come back?
I think it's really just kind of picking up the offense. I mean, today only scoring 1 run. We've seen in the past that they have an occasional, like, sort of offensive explosion in 1 inning, but that's kind of it. I feel like, need to get a few more runners on base and need to come up with a few more clutch hits.
So once again, final score, Foresters 4, Saints 1. Meanwhile, the Saints will have a little break until next broadcast on Tuesday at Pasadena against the Ventura County Pirates at 6:05 p.m. From Santa Barbara, California, just outside the beach. This has been Nicola Rojo alongside Mitchell Lefebvre. Have a great night and the rest of the weekend, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Good night.